Oh, hello friends. It is Monday morning, primary bench session, week 2 of the block 3, which is it's the most boring week if you ask me, because week 1 you plan what you're gonna do this block, you set some goals and you at least have something to look forward to, while week 2 is somewhere in the middle of being easy and hard, but it's just a filler week to prepare you for that week 3 and week 4 where things are gonna get heavy. Yeah, it's all about just putting in the work and trusting the process. So today, let's see what the program says. Okay, so in case you missed it, my week 1 primary burn session, it was the worst session of that week. I think everything went according to the plan, all the other sessions except the primary bench one. I came in super tired from that clock switch they do in the spring, and my bench was so off, like my technique was off, it just felt awful. So I'm hoping to get some redemption today. But we'll see. So last week I did a RP7 single on bench press and it was 147.5 kg. I was initially planning to do 150, but I lowered it down because I saw that nothing is going how it should be on that day. So today the plan is to do RP 7.5 single, and my initial plan was to do 152.5 kg today. I think I'm gonna try to stick to that plan and see how it goes. Like if it feels heavy again, I'm gonna have to readjust. And to be honest with you guys, last night I slept like shit as well. I got 6.5 hours of sleep. This time it was also my fault. I just stayed up late on my computer editing videos, and yeah, I need to get myself in order. I don't want to sound like I'm complaining, but doing all this stuff, it takes a lot of time. My workouts are like 3 hours long, recording them, then editing itself takes me at least 3 to 6 hours per video, depending on how much effort I want to put. And this weekend, because I had lots of free time, I wanted to spend some time learning something new when it comes to video editing as well. And that's why I put so much effort into my last 2 videos. And it ended up me, staying late on a Sunday evening to finish up my video, and it affects my sleep. I mean, short term, it's not end of the world. It's just one night of sleep. If I get back on track, it's gonna be like it never happened. But long term, I don't want this to persist. Like, I don't want this to become a regular thing where I stay up late and ruin my sleep over editing videos. So I'm gonna try to get myself in check tonight and get at least 7.5 good hours of sleep. But yeah, other than that, my weight update. So this morning I clocked in at 149.1 kg. And in case you're new, Monday weight updates are usually the worst, because the weekend is where I give myself some slack to eat outside of my meal prep, which I did this weekend as well. I had 1 burger on Saturday evening, but other than that, I actually stick to my diet. I usually bounce back like 2, 3, sometimes even 4 kilos. It can be really scary and demotivating. But today it wasn't that bad, to be honest. So like Saturday I weighed in at 148.8, so it's almost the same. I'm holding that 1 kilo from that Friday bag of chips incident. I'm really hoping to hit a new low this week, because next week is gonna be week 3, and then I'm gonna start craving the calories, and it's gonna be so much harder to stick to my diet. Let's see how it goes. Fingers crossed. Just wanna check what else do I have this session. So I have the top set single, then I have a follow-up top set double, and lots of Backoff work. Damn. I always forget how long the Monday sessions are. It's so much work, so many exercises, so many sets. So I'm gonna stop the talk, get to work. Let's do the bench press.
Suited up, bitch, my whole team do the same. Don't you forget who created the game. Ready for war, I was born with grenades. The trenches where soldiers are made. Let's see how you do under pressure. Let's see how you do under pressure. Give them a name to remember. Hey, let's see how you do under pressure. Let's see how you do under pressure. A moment can live on forever. Let's see how you do under pressure. Let's see how you do under pressure. Give them a name to remember. Hey.
One last warm-up, guys. I'm gonna do 140, see how it feels, and then if everything feels fine, we jump straight to the 152.5. If not, I reevaluate. That's what RP training is designed for. Let's go.
Yeah, let's see how you do under pressure. Oh. Yeah, I've been wanting this shit forever. I've been in the...
That felt pretty good. So I'm thinking I stick to the plan. Let's load up 152.5. 152.5 kg on the bar, guys. It's gonna be RP 7.5 single today. week 2 of the block 3. I'm ramping up for that 160 plus kg bench press on week 4, if everything goes according to the plan. But yeah, battling through some rough sleep, but feeling strong today. So let's see how this one moves. I figured that if I let the bar sink on my chest, I get a better leg drive. How do you guys utilize your leg drive? Do you sink the bar and then push with your legs, or do you hold it on top of your chest? Let me know in the comments. Come on, easy weight.
Yeah, oh shit, they don't let me shoot a whole clip. Firepower in this coalition, we just turned the field into a demolition. It was desolate, but I had premonition. I was training for war, every exhibition, every extra mission, every enemy listening. Get off my dick, I got bad
God fucking damn it. I think bench press this block is kaput. That felt like RP 10. Like it almost went down. I mean, it is what it is. Like I said in my previous video, you can't push all 3 lifts at the same time. It's very rare that they all go good. And I guess bench press is the bad one this block. Still pretty surprising that 152 felt that heavy, because last block I tripled 150. But yeah, it is what it is. Let's move on to my top set double, which is gonna be RP 7.5. And last week I did 140 for a double at RP 7. So I'm thinking, I mean, given how this felt, I think I just jumped 2.5 kilos. So let's do 140, 2.5. That single. I'm not sure if I did something wrong. It just felt heavy and there was a big sticking point midway through. Not everything goes how you plan, and that's fine. So bench press, I'm not gonna push for 160. I think that's off the table, especially not without a spotter. I mean, not that it matters. Like, I failed bench press many times on my own, and it looks scary, and it can be really ugly if your bar pad goes off the script and the barbell starts falling on your head. Then it's scary. But if it's just, you know, you can't go up, you lower it down the same place, then it's easy to, you know, save yourself. You can just roll the bar on one side, and it looks ugly, it looks like you're struggling and stuff, but it's not the end of the world. So even without the spotter, I'm not that scared of pushing bench press, but it definitely feels safer when you have someone that can, you know, in case the bar starts falling in your head, can save you from crushing yourself. Oh, yeah, very disappointing single. But that just means that this block, I'm gonna focus on my squat and my deadlift. Bench press is just gonna be maintenance this block. But yeah, 142.5 kg on the bar, guys. It's gonna be RP 7.5 double. Yeah, bench press is not going very well this block, but I'm gonna try to get this double smooth at least. You know, when you load the big weights first, even though this is heavy, it's gonna feel much easier than it usually does. Let's do the double, let's see how it moves.
into a demolition, it was desolate, but I had premonition. I was training for war, every exhibition, every extra mission, every enemy listening. Get off my dick, I got bad intentions. Nigga right every wrong, and I'm back with a vengeance. I show you the ropes. Peace in my town, I can show you the coast. Up in the shots if they wanted to smoke.
That was okay. It felt a bit heavy as well. I feel like I have a sticking point on my bench press that just appeared today. I don't know why. Maybe I'm not recovered enough. But yeah, at this point I just want to get it done. What do I have left? So I did my single and double. I have left 5 Backoff sets of 4 reps. And the first one is gonna be 132.5 kg. Let's load down the weight. Alright, first Backoff. It's gonna be 132.5 for 4 reps. And then I lower the weight even more for 4 more Backoffs. Let's go. Put in the work. No excuses. That moved easy. Let's do the other 4. 4 more Backoff sets, guys. 125 kg for 4 reps. Even though bench press is not going as I expected, it's not my day. I'm still gonna continue putting in the work. That's what matters in the long run. Consistency over everything. In the end, even failure, it's a lesson. I mean, I didn't really fail today. I'm being a bit too dramatic here. But you get my point. Sometimes you set out to do something and it doesn't go how you planned, but you should not look at it as a failure or disappointment. You should look at it as a lesson. What did I do wrong? What can I do better next time so I do achieve what I set out to do? And that's exactly my plan here. Like, I did set out to achieve 160 kg bench press on week 4. It's not going my way so far. I'm gonna go home, you know, rewatch my videos, rethink about what I've been doing wrong, and then next time I implement some changes and see if I can do better. And a lot of people I used to train with before, I had many training partners actually. I've seen it way too often where people set a goal and then they fail to achieve it once and they just give up. You know, they're like, fuck this shit, I'm not gonna do this anymore. But it doesn't work like that. You know, nothing comes just by trying it once. You need to figure things out. You need to continue trying. You need to try from different angles. And eventually, you know, consistency, that's what matters. So yeah, even though I feel terrible, you know, mentally now, I feel disappointed, I'm still continuing with my work. I'm not gonna go home and scratch my whole powerlifting and stop doing bench press or whatever. I'm gonna adjust. I'm probably gonna continue pushing the bench press, even though that felt like RP10. Like next Monday, I'm gonna try to get my good sleep, good nutrition, try to get all the variables right, and then I go up again and try. Even though this one felt heavy, 155 next week might feel easy. You never know. If I fail, I fail. It doesn't matter. Like, I'm gonna rethink my whole block, and then next program, next block, I'm gonna implement changes and do it again. And eventually I'll get there for sure. The only way not to get there is by giving up. But if I continue trying, there's not a single reason why a guy my size should not be able to do that. You know, it's not an unrealistic goal. Like, if I were to say I'm gonna bench press 500 kilos, that would sound insane. And of course I would get discouraged because I would keep trying and I would keep failing. But my goal currently is very achievable. That's also what matters a lot. Like, set your goals realistically. Don't aim for the sky. Sure, aim for the sky in the long run, but set short-term goals that you can reach and get the feeling of satisfaction, feeling of achievement. And then you continue doing that. That's gonna give you that boost. Just stay consistent and you might even reach for the sky in the end. You never know. But yeah, let's do my backoffs. I'm getting too chatty here. Since I'm already doing backoffs, I might do that max grip again. Let's see how that feels.
Fuck with me, you know that I got it. Come with me, let's take a trip to the islands. We up on the jet, we'll do more than just fly on it. Stand on that hill, you gon' die on it. Boom. Baby, I'm not one of them, you should try on it. Miss me with all that, I'm on it and next. Fuck this up, I send you back to your ex. But good luck with that, this is big as it gets.
I gotta admit, the max grip, I really feel shortening of my range of motion, which is a good thing. I gotta practice that more. I feel a bit weaker because I'm not used to it, but it is a much shorter range of motion. 3 more backoffs. I'm gonna do all my backoffs with max grip. I wanna practice it more. Let's go.
In this coalition, we just turned the field into a demolition. It was desolate, but I had premonition. I was training for war, every exhibition, every extra mission, every enemy listening. Get off my dick, I got bad intentions. Make it right every wrong, and I'm back with a vengeance. I show you the ropes. Peace in my town, I can show you the coast. Up in the shots if they wanted to smoke. If you know, then you know. Suited up, bitch, my whole team do the same. Don't you forget who created the game. Ready for war, I was born with grenades. The trenches where soldiers are made. Let's see how you do under pressure. Let's see how you do under pressure. Give them a name to remember. Hey, let's see how you do under pressure. Let's see how you do under pressure. A moment can live on forever.
All right. Oh man, this machine is so tight. But that's it for the bench press, guys. Very disappointing, but like I said, doesn't matter. Failure is part of the success. So in a way, I like that this is happening. It's like a, you know, like a wake-up call, a slap in my face, telling me to get back on track. And I really like that. I like getting that slap because it sparks the fire in me to do better. I want to be better now. I feel that urge to put in the work, to make the changes necessary to get me where I want to be. And yeah, it's all about, you know, putting in the work and staying consistent, and over time you get there. Anyways, moving on, it's gonna be incline chest press, the new machine I started doing, and I loaded 115 kilos. It's 5 kilos more than last week. I don't want to push it too hard because I feel like my chest that was a lot of volume that I did on bench press, so I don't want to overdo it, and I still have 2 more weeks. If this is too easy, I can push it even further. It's 6 to 8 reps, so if it feels too hard, I do the 6 reps. If it feels easy, I do 8. Let's go.
We'll do more than just fly on it. it. Stand on that hill, you gon' die on it. Oh. Baby, I'm not one of them, you should try on it. Miss me with all that, I'm on it and next. Fuck this up, I send you back to your ex. But good luck with that, this is big as it gets. Hey, let's see how you do it.
Oh man, my elbow. That 8 rep was 80%. It wasn't full rep. I got a pinch in my elbow. Oh. Nothing is really going my way today. Oh man. 2 more sets of at this weight, and then I reduce to weight 10% and do AMRAP. Second set. Let's aim for 8 reps again.
But I had premonition. I was training for war, every exhibition, every extra mission, every enemy listening. Get off my dick, I got bad intentions. Make it right every wrong, and I'm back with a vengeance. I show you the ropes. Peace in my town, I can show you the coast. Up in the shots if they wanted to smoke.
Third set, guys. That second one, I did 8 reps, but that was very close to failure. So this third one, I'm thinking it's gonna be 6 or 7 reps. I'm gonna try to do 8, but let's see. My pecs are wrecked. Let's go.
Let's see how you do under pressure. Give them a name to remember. Hey, let's see how you do under pressure. Let's see how you do under pressure. A moment can live off.
6 reps, guys. I got 1 more set left, but the weight is going down. So let's do 100 kg, as many reps as possible. I reduced the weight to 100 kilos, guys. Last set, it's as many reps as possible, but I think I'm gonna be able to get maybe 8. Like my chest are done. They already checked out. Let's see.
Hey, yeah, let's see how you do under pressure. Wanted this shit forever. I've been in the field with whatever they throw at me. Brush it off, pick myself up, moving on to the battle.
Oh man, 10 reps. That was good. Yeah, that's it for the chest. Let's do the back now. All right, guys. Seated rows. And a lot of people don't know this, but having a strong back is essential for having a strong bench press as well. Like, even though it doesn't make sense that, you know, bench press is a push exercise, your back is what creates the tension against the bench you're lying on. And it's essential to have a strong back, to have a strong bench press. That's why I like to do my back work on the same day. It might look contradictory, but they are actually complementing each other quite well, back and chest. So today's top set, it's gonna be 170 kg, which is 10 kilo increase compared to the last week. And yeah, top set is gonna be 6 reps, and then I have 3 more backoffs. But yeah, well, let's do the top set first. 6 reps only.
Get off my dick, I got bad intentions. Make it right every wrong, and I'm back with a vengeance. I show you the ropes. Peace in my town, I can show you the coast. Up in the shots if they wanted to smoke. If you know, then you know. Suited up, bitch, my whole team do the same. Don't you forget who created the game. Ready for war, I was born with grenades. The trenches where soldiers are made. Let's see how you do under pressure. Let's see how you do.
That was heavy. I think that's the heaviest seated rows I ever did. But yeah, let's do the backoffs as well. All right, I reduced the weight to 140 for the backoffs. 3 sets, 8 reps. Let's go, fast.
Let's see how you do under pressure. Let's see how you do under pressure. Give them a name to remember. Hey.
Second set, guys. Let's go.
See how you do under pressure. A moment can live on forever.
Last set, guys. Easy weight. Let's go.
Hey. Yeah. Let's see how you do under pressure. Oh. Yeah. I've been wanting this shit forever. I've been in the field.
Moving on, guys. Next one is lat pulldowns, and the weight is how much is this? 150 kg. So it's a 10 kilo increase from last week. I'm doing 3 sets of 7, and last week 140. It felt very easy for 7 reps. That's why I increased it by 10 kg. So yeah, let's see how it goes.
I send you back to your ex, but good luck with that. This is big as it gets. Hey, let's see how you do under pressure.
That feels so good. Such a perfect weight for 7 reps. Let's go. 2 more sets. Second set, guys. Easy weight. Let's go.
Pressure. A moment can live on forever. Yeah. Oh shit. They don't let me shoot a whole clip. Firepower in this coalition. We just turned the field into a demolition. It was desolate.
Second set is getting heavy. My back is getting fried now. I mean, 4 sets of seated rows, 3 sets of this. That's a good back workout. Well, I said, guys, look at this angle I found. I'm becoming a professional videographer. If you have a wedding, you need a guy to record it, you know, give me a call. To be honest, I think this is the worst angle ever, but doesn't matter. Let's fucking go. Let's set.
Under pressure. Let's see how you do under pressure. Give him a name to remember. Hey, let's see how you do under pressure. Let's see how you do under pressure.
That's it for the back, guys. What I have left is my arms superset, and then I'm gonna superset my abs with the plate pinches. Let's go. It's gonna be my arms superset, triceps pushdowns, hammer curls, and lateral raises. And this superset, it kills my cardio. But yeah, I'm gonna start with the triceps pushdowns. I increased the weight to 42 kg. I think last week I did 40. And the rep range, as I said before, I keep it between 8 and 15 reps. Like, I don't really check the program for these because they're small muscles, isolation movements. It's all about getting a pump. Let's do the superset.
Hey, yeah, let's see how you do under pressure. Oh, yeah, I've been wanting this shit forever. I've been in the field with whatever they throw at me. Brush it off, pick myself up, moving on to the better. Hey, ain't no errors, baby, it's a new era. I wake up early, feeling rich like I'm Kesha. I get to the paper, boy. Extra. Fuck with me, you know that I got it. Come with me, let's take a trip to the islands. We up on the jet, we'll do more than just fly on it. Stand on that hill, you gon' die on it. Boom. Baby, I'm not one of them, you should try on it. Miss me with all that.
Alright guys, the last thing left on the menu, dead bugs with plate pinches. I'm gonna superset them so I can go home faster. Yeah, let's do 3 sets of each. I'm gonna start with the dead bugs.
Shoot a whole clip, firepower in this coalition. We just turned the field into a demolition. It was
22 and it felt easy. That's an improvement. Okay, let's do the plate pinches. The thing is, I don't remember how much I did the last time. And either way, I'm not gonna track it myself because, you know, putting on a stopwatch, it's too much work. But at least 30 seconds, I think.
Created a game, ready for war, I was born with grenades. The trenches where soldiers are made. Let's see how you do under pressure. Let's see how you do.
Oh, the right one is slipping. Oh. My right ring finger still hurts. Like, I don't know for what. But yeah, good set. Let's do 2 more of each. Second set, dead bugs. Let's go, at least 20.
Give them a name to remember. Hey, let's see how you do under pressure. Let's see how you do under pressure. A moment can live on forever.
Oh, man. Oh, that's a good set. Great pinches again. Let's see. It was my right hand that gave up on the first set, which is weird. Usually it's the left one. Maybe it's because of the ring finger. Yeah, let's see what happens. Oh man, it's slipping. Oh! That felt much shorter than the first set, but I have no fucking clue. I guess I'll see. Time is relative. Oh man. What's up, guys? I'm taking short rest, so I think if I get 18, I'll be happy. Let's see.
Early feeling rich like I'm Kesha. I get to the paper, boy. Extra. Fuck with me, you know that I got it. Come with me, let's take a trip to the islands. We up on the jet, we'll do more than just fly on it. You gon' die on it. Baby, I'm not one of them. You should try.
18. That was a good ab workout. Let's do this shit as well. Last set of plate pinches as well.
Under pressure. Give them a name to remember. Hey, let's see how you do under pressure. Let's see how you do.
That's it. That was a disappointing set, but my grip is cooked. I can't do anymore. Alright guys, that's gonna be it for the bench press session. I mean, very disappointing in terms of bench, but on the bright side, it sparked that fire in me to do better. And the rest of the workout went really good. I'm putting in the work And you know, over the long term, even during the bad sessions, it's gonna pay dividends. So yeah, I need to lock in, I need to focus on my diet, you know, on my sleep, I need to fix all the variables, and the results will come. Let's look at the volume. I got 16.7 tons of volume today, which is a lot. And yeah, it is only week 2. We'll see what I do on week 3 and week 4, because if it doesn't get better, I'll just take the loss and learn from it. I'm gonna go home, eat my breakfast, and then run for work. And hit that subscribe button, guys. Show me some love. And I'll see you on the Wednesday squat with you. Take care.
We can live on forever.